Hey, so today, in keeping with the review I did of the Roland Microcube, I'm going to do a review of its competitor, the Vox MINI3, right here. What's cool about this guy is that it's the same size as the Roland Microcube, so it can sit on your desk. Comes in three colors, white, obviously, black, and British Racing Green. It also runs off batteries and AC, so that's kind of cool. Comes with a carrying strap, which is right here, and you know, a nice little compact amp. Definitely feels well built, but I think I got to give it up to Roland in the construction department, because the Roland, you know, has those nice chunky brackets on the side. It's got a metal grill. What's also a little disconcerting is this input jack has been known to fall off or get pushed into the cavity of the amp. In fact, when I saw this for the first time at Guitar Center, I couldn't even play it because the input was busted from people, you know, plugging in and unplugging. And I've read on some of the discussion boards that that's happened to people. You know, they bought it, and then after 2 weeks of heavy use, the jack comes undone, which is not cool. That's, you know, Chinese manufacturing at its worst. But there's a lot of positive things to say about this amp. So let's just talk about the control panel for a second. It's got a lot of features. It's got more features than the Roland Microcube. First of all, you've got 10 amp models, BTQ Clean, Blackface 2x12, Tweed 4x10, AC 15, AC I think that's 30 TB, UK 70s, UK 80s, UK 90s, Cali Metal, and high gain, and then a line out. Then you've got a gain, tone, and master, just like the Roland Microcube. And then what's cool also is you've got a channel for vocals. You've got an input for vocals, and then you've got a trim pot, and then a delay reverb send. So you can control the effects on the vocals, which is cool, especially if you're busking. You've got an effects pot here that gives you a compressor, a chorus, a flanger, and a tremolo. And then you've got delay and reverb, analog, tape echo, spring, and what's that other one? Spring and room reverb. So that's kind of cool. You've got aux in and phones, so you can listen to it with headphones. So all, you know, you can see it's got a lot of stuff here to play with. So that's really cool. So why don't we start playing and hear what it sounds like? Okay, so I've got my G&L Telly plugged into the Vox, obviously, and I've got it kind of set up the way I had the Cube set up when I tested the Microcube, so it's kind of a level playing field as much as I can do it. If you want to see some cool shootouts between more expensive gear or bigger gear, check out the ToneKing.com, because he does it in real time, and it's pretty cool. If you want to hear the comparison with the Roland Microcube, go back to my other review. So to start, we've got everything on 5, basically. Gain, tone, and master, and I've got the BTQ clean setting, which I guess stands for boutique, and everything else is off. So let's just start there, and we'll see what she sounds like. So that's the compression. I think it sounds pretty cool. The Roland has it built in, but this you can adjust your compression, and it's subtle, and I like that. that's a nice chorus because it's subtle. That's on the low end of the spectrum. Let's hear what it sounds like when we boost it. That's pretty cool. There's a broad spectrum of tone just within that one chorus setting. So that's pretty cool. Again, a nice broad spectrum of warble within the flanger setting, just like the chorus setting. I think that's pretty cool. So let's move on to the next one. That's tremolo, very comparable to the Roland. And now let's get on to the delays and reverbs. So I think there's some cool ones. My favorite are the chorus, the flange, and the compressor. Tremolo's not bad. I don't care for much of the delays and the reverbs. I think the spring's not bad, but the rest of them you can't alter the speed of the delay, so that kind of bugs me. I thought for an unalterable delay, I thought the Roland had a better delay on it. So that's just my 2 cents. Let's move on now to the other amp models.